All right, today we're going to be installing the upper support brace and hinge bracket for the TB1 toolboxes. Kit consists of about 3 brackets here. There's a hardware kit, and for tools we're going to need a drill with a 3/8 bit, a 9/16, 3/4, and a 13 millimeter 3/4 wrench, and a 13 millimeter wrench, and a pry bar comes in handy. So we're going to start by taking these 2 existing bolts loose and then out, and then we're going to be installing the bracket behind all the clamps. This is the next bracket we'll be installing. This is actually the main adjustment piece to actually help lift the corner of the box up to help with the swing of it, so you don't have to lift it up to go into storage position. This will be bolted up into place like this, but we will just have the bolts so they're touching, but they will not be tight at that time, so we still have the ability to adjust it back and forth. With the TB1 swung out now, we can now get the bracket lined up to install on the toolbox. The older models do not have the knockouts right here, so we will have to drill the 2 3/8 holes right there. But I do have a trick for lining these things up, so we don't have to worry about it moving on us. So one trick I've been using to line this up is we do have the 3 locating holes here to help us keep everything lined up. I have found if you take the nut of the supplied 3/8 bolt, you can take the flange part of it, or take the hex part of it and stick it through this hole here on both ones, and then run the bolt in the back way this way. It will keep all this lined up together, your mark here, and it will give you a good template to drill your holes accurately. With that lower bracket secure now, we're able to swing it back in and get the main pivot pin or the main pivot bolt installed. At this point with the bolt in, we will tighten this bolt here as tight as we can go and still allow this piece to rotate without galling into this upper part. After I have this bolt tightened how I'd like it, next I will tighten these bolts. So now it's time to adjust this upper plate now to make sure we can get the swing so it does not drag when we close it. So without even adjusting it, it is very close already. You can already see I can swing it all the way out and close it without even lifting it now. So I'm going to give it a little bit more up pressure on it, then it will be good to go.